Alright, Mom, now I'm going to train you real quick on Evernote. That's a tool that I use a lot, and I use it to store everything. So you can use it to store notes or pictures, or if you record a message to yourself, you can do that. The nice thing about it is it will store everything locally on your hard drive on your laptop, but it also synchronizes it to the internet. And so if for some reason you lose your laptop or you don't have your laptop with you, you can access those files on the internet and it's secure. But also if you ever find yourself with a smart, like an iPhone or an Android phone or a new phone at some point, you can access all that stuff from your phone. So it's a pretty cool program. The icon for it is an elephant. So this opens Evernote. You'll notice there's a little icon right here in your little task manager, and that's just a quick way to open up Evernote. But these both do the same thing. So basically, Evernote's just a filing system and a place to store notes. So and there's several ways to organize notes that make it real easy for you to find. You can also do keyword searches. So if you know that there's a keyword somewhere like soup or something that you're searching for, you can do a keyword search. You can search for it, and it will bring up everything. Like for example, I'll type the word Windows, and this has every note that has the word Windows in it somewhere. And the other cool thing is, if you have a PDF file, it will actually do object character recognition to figure out where a keyword is if you have the word Windows in a file that's in a PDF file. Alright, so let me give you a quick tour about what all this stuff is. This little sync button just synchronizes your information on your laptop to the cloud. You probably won't need to use that very often because it just does it in the background. This trunk is actually a link to their website, and they have all kinds of other utilities and tools, and there's a lot of third-party applications that use Evernote. So if you ever want to go look to see what other things you can buy or that are free, there's some things that are free too that can work with Evernote. You can do that here. If you wanted to create a new note, this is where you would do that. You just click on New Note, and it started it right here. And it's an untitled note, so it's just a blank page. But I'm going to double click on it to actually open it. This makes it a little bit easier to see. So here you can put a title of it, grocery list. Groceries. And you can do all kinds of things like, put numbers on it. This is just an example. You can also, if you want to, attach a file, just like an email. So if there's some file somewhere, you can attach it to a note, and if it's like a PDF file or a Word document, when you save it, it'll do a search for keywords in it. Or you can actually record a voice memo. So if you want to say something into it, say, hey, don't forget to get the milk, you could do that here. There's also a notion of tags. And what a tag is a way to put labels on different notes that help you find it later on. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And just close it, automatically saves it. This is it right here. If you highlight this, it shows you previews of what's the document. So you can either double click on it to open the document, or if you just put your cursor on it here, it highlights it. But on the left-hand side here, you have folders, and folders are just like normal folders. So if you wanted to have a folder, you could create a new folder that says, actually it's called a notebook, but it's the same thing. We'll call this grocery lists. And right now it's empty. There's nothing in it. But the one I created just a minute ago, this grocery list, let's say that I want to put this right over in that folder. So now it's moved from this folder and moved into the grocery list folder. But so if you happen to know what folder it's in, it's easy to find stuff by just thinking what folder would that note be in. And it doesn't, tags, which I'm about to talk about, don't make a lot of sense if you only have a few folders. But if you get crazy like I have and have lots and lots and lots of folders, then tags are another way to help you find something. So if I expand this tag thing, every note can only be in one folder, but every note can have multiple tags. So if you can't remember, did I save that as grocery list or did I save it as something else? Just think about what kind of tags you might put with it, and that's another way you can find the same note. So an example is, I did all kinds of notes for you on training on how to use your laptop, how to use Microsoft Office, how to use Windows, all that stuff. But I can put all that stuff in help from John, but let's say 6 months go by and you can't remember where was that document that, where John told me how to use Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word, let's say. All you'd have to do is go to the tags here, and this is the two notes that I put the tag of Microsoft Word on. See, Word's here and Word is here. So it's just a quick and easy way to organize and find stuff quickly. And then if you ever need to look at all your notes, you can just click on this All Notes thing. They also have the notion of a stack, which is just a way to group your folders together or notebooks together, but I won't go into that. Let's see. Sharing, this will let you send an email if you want to, with a link to it. Then you also have an undelete, just like in Windows, you can undelete stuff if something is deleted. And then, let's see, what else do I want to show you? The usage, this is a free service. There is a premium account, which allows you to, I think, use maybe a gig instead of 60 megs. But all this means is every month you're allotted to have 60 megs that you can upload or download, or I should say just upload. You can upload a new 60 megs every month. So if you're just typing notes, that's not going to eat all that space up. But if you're actually typing notes and putting attachments like pictures and stuff like that in there, then this can get big quickly. But it starts over every month. So you can put 60 megs of pictures up there one month, and then the next month you can put 60 more. So it can continue to grow. They just limit you on how much data you can push up there in one month. Like I said, I think the premium is a gig, but 60 megs should be plenty for you. Now here is another cool thing about Evernote, which I kind of alluded to when we first started. If I open up Google and I go to, let's say that I'm in San Antonio and I need, let's say I scanned my Allstate insurance card, but I don't have it with me. And I actually scan things like my insurance card and, you know, different information that, instead of filing it, this is kind of like this is like my digital file cabinet. So you can actually go to Evernote and log in. I'm going to log in as you. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. They renamed login to Evernote Web. So if you click on Evernote Web, and then I put your username and your password here, and when I sign in, this is on the internet. This is all the tabs and folders that are also on this client. So again, it's another just a cool way to access information. And I figured you could use it a lot for teaching. So think about your lesson plans, and what you can maybe do is create a folder for every year or whatever makes sense. Every class, every semester, every month. I don't know, but you could create a folder for each one of those and save all your information. And then next year, you don't have to dig through papers. You can actually find it either on the web copy or the client copy here. I'm actually going to go back to. I'm going to sign out, and show you back if I go here. Like I mentioned before, you can install this on a Mac or an iPhone or an Android or a BlackBerry. If you ever get, or an iPad, if you ever get, like you could put it on your iPod that you have, or Dad could put it on his iPad if you wanted to. Anyways, that's Evernote. It's like I said, a really cool tool, and there's a free version, which is what you have, and there's a premium version, which I don't think you're going to need, but I would highly recommend you use it. I use it a lot. I put everything I can think of in there. So, anyways, that was it, and let me know if you have any questions about that. Merry Christmas, and I love you. Bye.